Hey, what's going on? This is Cajun at Edgyvette. I wanted to talk to you today about a few products that we use on our cars. I'm not into spending a lot of money on car care. I know that these cars, you want to keep your car squared away, you want to keep it looking good. But I think that there are some products out there that you don't have to spend a whole lot of money in order to get a quality result. Especially in the way you put things together. So first, we know that if you start off with a clean surface and a prep surface, you're going to get a deeper shine. Less issues with the paint, less issues with dirt underneath layers of wax, the better, the smoother shine you're going to get. Anything that causes light to reflect or refract or whatever you want to call it, if it's not as smooth as you can get it, you're not going to get a good quality deep shine. Second thing, especially with dark colors, the more you rub this, the more you're going to get surface scratches. And I don't care what you do, you can do certain things like make sure you always rinse the car off before you wash it. Before you start to wash with a good quality car wash, so you want to make sure that all surface dirt is off that car so that when you start to rubbing on the clear coat, you don't put those light surface scratches in. Second thing with the black car, always go in straight lines, back and forth, I guess from front to rear on the hood, and they say up and down on the side panels. Of course, rear deck, back to front. Now I go back to front on the side panels, but I make damn sure that I have everything off of the car before, as in contamination and dirt, before I begin to do anything. So if you keep your finish fairly smooth like that with a clay bar, maybe twice a year, our cars stay in the garage all the time. Eve drives her white 17 ZO6 quite a bit. I don't drive mine that often, so it's easier to keep mine in shape, of course. But with hers, it's fairly easy too. Once you get it clay barred down, and when that car came off the lot from Pennsylvania, when we bought 3 C7s from the dealership in Pennsylvania. For the life of me, I can't think of the damn name of the place, but I'll flash it up there later. They got a really good guy up there named James that he's just a super honest. Sometimes he's too honest, and that can be to your detriment in the car sales business. But he's just really a quality guy that we enjoy dealing with, because no matter what, he tells you the truth. And sometimes it kind of surprises you that a car dealer would say that, but it is what it is. We enjoy going up there. We drive all the way from Raleigh, North Carolina up to Philadelphia. Last 3 cars we've had, last 3 C7s, a Grand Sport 2 ZO6s. Got them all from there for a reason. Price is a big one, but anyway, let's get on to the car care products. So I'm going to start with something that I'm not going to use, but I do want to tell you about Turtle Wax Ice synthetic liquid polish. This stuff right here, I don't really use it on the finish of the car, but if you've got any plasti dip parts or any wrapped parts, for example, both of our hoods and our top panels are wrapped with 3M 5D carbon fiber. This stuff right here will make it as slick as glass, and it will really preserve that plastic without leaving any kind of haze or residue like some waxes can. So I'm not going to use that. The other products I want to tell you about that I use on our stuff is Meguiar's Ultimate Waterless Wash and Wax. This stuff is amazing. Now, on a black car, or I guess probably on a navy blue or a very dark car, this will leave maybe a very light haze if you don't buff it. You wipe it in, and then you turn the cloth over and buff it with the dry side. So I like to use this a lot on Eve's car, and I will use it on the black car, and then maybe go over the top of it. The other thing that I love, I've tried a lot of different detailers, these quick detailers. Invariably, it seems to leave some kind of a residue on the black paint. It's not like a white powder residue. It's more like you can see differences in the black. It's just not smooth. So both of these products, the Ultimate Waterless Car Wash, you just mist it on there good. You want to make sure it's good and wet now. So the first pass over the top, light pressure, you want to kind of, like you're taking something off of a dinner table. The kid spilled something at the dinner and you're kind of mopping it up like Kool-Aid or something. I don't know. I don't have any kids at the house, so but I know my mom used to have to do it when I'd spill something. So just light pressure, and I rubbed it in the first time, and then the second time I'm basically drying it off. but you can fit, it's completely smooth. And this stuff, I mean, it's like glass. Now, if your car has a lot of dirt on it, I would definitely say rinse it and wash it. The thing that I hate is you wash everything down, your rotors get rusted, you've got to dry the entire car, then you've got a choice. You can either rub it again after you rubbed it with a soapy rag or a wool mitt, not a wool mitt, but a microfiber mitt. You've already rubbed it one time to wash it. Now you're going to go rub it again. The least amount of times you can rub your finish, the least surface scratches you're going to have in it. And that's what we're all after. So a lot of people don't believe in this, and I'll tell you the truth, I never believed in it. A buddy of mine, Mike Bowers, he uses Adams, I think, all Adams products. And he has a black car too. And he's got a C4 with original paint. And this thing is immaculate. And I asked him, I said, what do you do? He said his car hadn't seen water in 2 years. Of course, he didn't drive it in the rain like we do, but as in, he had not washed his car with soap and water for 2 years. One quick note, don't ever use car wash soap on your car. It is one of the most abrasive liquid soaps that you can use. I would say maybe use it once a year to completely strip the car and then an alcohol rub down, but that is it. Other than that, that stuff is highly abrasive for a liquid soap. Don't use it on your paint. It will do a good amount of damage if you use it too much, especially on a dark car. So, on to the Meguiar's Ultimate Detailer. Same thing. We just missed a little bit on first pass. Really all we're doing is just lightly back and forth, kind of an S motion, you know. And you can see it as it starts to dry out. Again, this is a microfiber cloth, completely clean. I have separate ones that I use on paint, and then ones that I use on like the wheels and things like that. Same thing with wash buckets. 2 separate buckets, 2 separate mitts. I never wash anything above the exhaust with that wheel bucket. So, I know you can't really see that, but I'm going to tell you, it is amazing. It's like a damn black mirror. Now, a couple of times a year, I go through this thing where I wipe the car down with these detailers and make sure every little inch of it is clean. And then, I'm going to tell you, I tried a lot of stuff. I used to be a ZO guy, and I was washing the car every weekend and doing the 7-step process. I don't know. To me, this liquid glass is the best stuff I've ever used. It's in this metal can, so it gives you the impression like it's old school stuff, you know. And at first when I got it, I thought, you know, of it like new finish or whatever, the once a year car wax. Well, this stuff right here, you can do it in the sun. Even if you get it on plastic parts, it'll come off. I don't like using it for plastic parts. You can use back to black or something like that. Not much plastic on these cars anyway. But I'll tell you, you put a light coat of this stuff on. You can get it on Amazon. That's the cheapest place I've seen. Or sometimes AutoZone will run specials on it. This stuff twice a year, man, will pave the way for your finish to be smooth and to be able to use these products that we talked about. The Meguiar's Ultimate Detailer and Meguiar's Ultimate Waterless Car Wash. It's white, you can see. So, complete transparency, I have no affiliation with Meguiar's or any other brand except for Chadwick's. It's because he's a buddy of mine, and we've done some business in the past. Love those products, but they're too much for me. Now, I'm not saying I can't afford them. I'm just saying it hurts me to spend that much on car care products when I feel like I am getting the same results without any swirls, paint, clear coat damage, or anything like that from the Meguiar's products and the liquid glass ultimate auto polish. Then again, the turtle wax ice. Turtle wax, cheapest stuff on the market. You know, this stuff costs a little more than regular turtle wax, but I'm telling you, like on plastic and wrap, this is it. Or plastic dip parts, if you got any. I mean, I used to have plastic dip wheels on my Stingray. Nothing bad about it. This stuff right here will make that plastic dip feel like wrap. You know, it's just really, really smooth. You can run a rag, microfiber towel right over the top of it. So I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what we use on our cars. We get a lot of compliments on them. I'm not completely anal about them, but we spent a good amount of money on this, and we work hard for our money, so we want to make sure that these stay in good condition, because invariably, one day, in the near future, the C8 will come out, or mid-engine will come out, and I want to be able to, not only do I want to take care of something that costs money, my mom raised me to know that if you work for something and you deserve something, that doesn't mean that you just let it go to hell. So I try to treat my stuff just like I would treat anyone else's stuff, and that is with great care and the best maintenance possible. So if you have any questions, email me, sales@edgyvette.com. You can go to the website, take a look at some of our products. Remember, we're vendors for almost everybody in the LS and LT community, all the big ones. Sculligan Dickey, Summit Racing, Texas Speed, Brian Tooley Racing, Henson, on and on and on. West Coast Corvette. There's really, I can't think of anybody except HP Tuners. We do not sell any HP Tuners products. We only sell EFI Live products, and we're currently doing our remote tuning with the AutoCal. So go to our website. That is www.edgyvette.com. We are building up our YouTube channel, and that's why I'm doing this video right now, because we want to get a closer connection with you guys. We want to form a personal relationship. Even though we can't reach out and touch you, we want you to know a little bit about us, what we like to do, and we like to know a little bit about you. Share your cars, share your mods, share what's working for you. This is the Corvette family. It really is what drew me to it. It's a true community environment where most people love to share with each other and use it as a tool to fellowship and to help one another. And many times we help those that are less fortunate than us. And that's an important part. We got it pretty good. I mean, I never thought that I'd have two new ZO6s sitting in my garage at the same time. And God has blessed me. And if you own these kind of cars, obviously He's probably blessed you too. So take a moment, think of those people that don't have what we have. Children that are sick, veterans that have lost limbs and have physical wounds or invisible wounds of war, post-traumatic stress. Think of our law enforcement and first responders. Think of those people that are down on their luck, out of a job, out of a house, or whatever it is. And, just think about ways that we can take care of them and take care of our fellow man. So I kind of got off onto a sidetrack there. Give these products a try. If you don't like what you're using now, I think they'll work out real well for you. So please check us out on YouTube. We're trying to build that channel up. Facebook, Instagram, Eve does all that. That's above my pay grade. So please check us out. We want you guys to, form a closer relationship with you, and we hope that you will give Edgyvette a try in the future for any parts or service needs, including porting. Have a great day, guys. Keep it safe out there. Cajun out.